the driver's seat. Let Hertz take you anywhere at all.
This vacation, really let yourself go. Go Hertz Class. With a new Chevrolet or other fine car, you'll see things you've never seen before. Do things you've never done before. Hertz lets you change the pace completely. Go where you want, when you want. If you wish, take up to 20 months to pay with the new Hertz revolving credit plan. So why hold yourself back? You get a rest while Hertz does the rest.
Just let Hertz put you in the driver's seat today.
Some time ago, the Volkswagen people went to see one of Italy's most famous automobile designers.
Buongiorno, signorina.
Buongiorno. Volete seguirmi, per favore?
Grazie.
Buongiorno.
Molto piacere.
Ben arrivati, prego, prego.
Buongiorno.
L'ho fatto buon viaggio? Ottimo. Molto traffico in questi giorni, eh?
Cose formidabili. Bene, bene.
They gave him this assignment.
Quali miglioramenti?
What changes would you recommend in the design of the Volkswagen? He studied it and studied it. Then he said,
Ingrandire il finestrino di dietro.
make the rear window larger.
Solamente questo?
That's all?
Solo questo.
That's all. We did, starting with the 58. A Volkswagen is never changed to make it look different, only to make it work better.
Believe it or not, we have over a mile of inspectors at the Volkswagen factory. More than 7,000 men who have only one job: to keep an eye on the way Volkswagens are made. And there's no nonsense about them. They reject a Volkswagen, or part of a Volkswagen, for little things you might never even see. And when one of our inspectors says no, it's no. That's why you'll never find so much as a blob of paint or a stitch out of place on a new Volkswagen. An inspector finds it first. Frankly, not every car we make makes it. But any car that gets to the end of that long line of inspectors is a Volkswagen.
High and low for a big car as good as a Volkswagen, maybe you should look into our big car, the Volkswagen 411. It has some things no Volkswagen ever had, like 4 big doors and lots of room and luxury for the whole family. It has some advanced things most cars don't have, like electronic fuel injection, an automatic preheating system, and a big trunk up front. But you don't have to be a genius to drive the 411 because it comes with an automatic transmission, also as standard equipment. So now, there's a Volkswagen big enough for just about everyone. The Volkswagen 411 4-door sedan.
If you've created a rather large family, then you have an awful lot to carry.
And you want to get away from it all. Chances are a normal station wagon won't be large enough. So, maybe you ought to consider something not quite so normal. Like a Volkswagen.
You never know when you'll need a big wagon. And the 1967 American Motors builds big wagons. See them at your American Motors Rambler dealer now.
When a car company glamorizes a car, it usually has to sacrifice the room inside and sometimes forgets all about the man with a wife and 2 or 3 kids. At American Motors, we don't think that's right. So we've designed our new Matador with more room inside than any other car in its class. Maybe you didn't expect a family car like this from Detroit. But if you had to compete with the 3 biggest car companies in America, what would you do?
If you're like most people who are interested in the Corvair, you want to know what it can do in action, out on the road. You want proof that the Corvair can deliver the goods, give you more of what you're looking for in a compact car. And here it is, dramatic proof that the Corvair delivers the goods as no other compact car can. Years ago, in its early development stages, Chevrolet engineers began testing disguised Corvairs, began making the Corvair a road car. They made it a compact car with power, traction, and ruggedness. They put into the Corvair a suspension system to tackle the roughest road and level it off for its passengers. Chevrolet designers and engineers used all their know-how to make this 1960 Corvair the compact car that people could count on. But they didn't stop there. There was more testing, double-checking, retesting. Here at the challenging Lime Rock, Connecticut Raceway, the 1960 Corvair was really put through its paces, made to prove itself. And it did. It proved its stability, and then some. Just watch how the Corvair stays under control in this situation. Now see how the Corvair proved its maneuverability and ease of handling. Watch the Corvair handle some rough going. Look at that fender line. See how level the Corvair's body stays. Now watch the Corvair prove that it's got the power, the traction, the stamina to go just about anywhere. Just look at this. Using this stream for its highway, the Corvair actually plowed along like this for over 20 miles. And not once did its reliable turbo air engine falter. Now watch this sample of how the Corvair can stop. Now they're making it tougher for the Corvair brakes. That's slippery foam they're putting on the road, the same type used on runways to help disabled planes slide into safe belly landings. Watch the Corvair handle it. What more could they ask the Corvair to do? Well, just look. The Corvair proved its ruggedness in special crash tests. Not once, but over and over again. Just to see how it would stand up, they tried to make the Corvair roll over. It wouldn't. They locked the wheels, so it had to roll over. Corvair took the punishment and asked for more. Yes, sir, the Corvair's as good as she looks. Corvair power, ruggedness, maneuverability, handling, traction, braking, all proved again and again. Not much doubt about it, is there, that this is the car that gives you more of what you're looking for in a compact car. Sure, the Corvair has more, and the Corvair is ready and able to prove it.
Hey, have you heard about the crazy new way to send a message today? It's flashed on a screen too quick to see, but still you get it subliminally. Put on your specs, pull up your chair, and see if you can see what's coming through the air.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 59 Chevy.
See it?
Isn't it beautiful?
Some car, huh, folks? That was the 59 Chevy just then.
All new, all over again.
In case you missed it going by,
We're gonna give you all another try. See it? Now that you've seen the new Chevrolet,
in a somewhat subliminal way,
we hope that you'll place your order right now
for the 59 Chevy.
Here's how. Just go see your Chevrolet dealer right now.
59 Chevy's due out Thursday, October 16th. But you can get the details and place your order in advance.
So come right in
And right away to your Chevrolet dealer. For Chevrolet.
See it?
fun to see, fun to drive, fun to buy. The new Chevrolet.
There's a road that lies under northern skies toward the land of the midnight sun. It crosses the crest of the great Northwest, and it's known as the Alcan Run. And from Dawson's Creek with a task force fleet of the 57 line, we'd blaze the way for Chevrolet to conquer the Alcan grind. Our engines were sealed, our tanks were sealed, for once we were underway, every mile of that ride would be certified by the seal of the AAA. Cameo Carrier 57. One-ton panel 57. Dump body tandem axle. Van panel body low cab forward. 5-speed transmission tractor trailer. Tractor trailer Powermatic. The trucks of the task force fleet.
A great new champ in every weight, a mighty six, a great new eight. No other truck so up to date as Chevrolet, the champion of them all.
Fighting dust, fighting time on that long northern climb. Alone against all nature's might, these trucks made by Chevy, light, medium, heavy, roared into the wilderness night. The lightning flashed, the hailstorm crashed, the rain turned the road to paste. We drove our band through that washed-out land up into the Yukon waste.
The night is gone and here's the dawn, the motors humming clear and strong. The great new champs are pushing on for Chevrolet, the champion of them all.
So we made our push through the Arctic bush on that ribbon of mountainous road, and we held our stride on that rugged ride in spite of the heavy load. Our Matic transmission locked in position, no shifting from drive to low, proving by test that Chevy is best wherever a truck can go.
We've got the power beneath the hood to set the pace no other could. We're out to tame the great Northwood for Chevrolet, the champion of them all.
There were rivers to span with our caravan, and the valleys were wide and deep. Though the way was hard, with hydraulic retard, we held where the grades were steep. Statistics say at the AAA it's a 72-hour drive, but we roared down into Fairbanks town in less than 45.
Champs of the Alcan Run.
If you haul loads over all kinds of roads, Chevy trucks are number one. They're engineered best and proven by test, the champs of the Alcan Run.
Task Force 57 Chevrolet trucks are here. Task Force 57 Chevrolet, champs of the Alcan Run.
In every Chevrolet showroom across America, more and more people are looking at the car that's just out and just wonderful, the 1957 Chevrolet. Some are looking at Chevrolet's daring new front-end styling, the bold new grille, big, beautiful sloping hood. Some are looking at Chevy's handsome new rear end with high-fashion fenders and fresh new design. Everyone's enthused about the new color-fashioned interiors and the sleek command post instrument panel. And the biggest news of all, Chevrolet's fuel injection, the greatest engine advance since the overhead valve. Plus, 4 famous drives topped by new exclusive Turbo Glide that brings you triple turbine takeoff and a new flowing kind of going. So visit your Chevrolet dealers soon. See the car that goes them all one better, number one in the USA, the 57 Chevrolet. Chevys are America's favorite used cars, from the 64 Stingray to the 59 Impala. And right now you'll find plenty of them. Slick 62s, gorgeous 63s, spectacular 64s, waiting at your Chevrolet dealer.
The young Impala's right on. Get right on with it at your Chevrolet dealers right now.
Ride the young Chevrolet. Be among those who say the right young Impala. Right on.
Just out and just wonderful, the 1957 Chevrolet. There's fresh new design, plus new fuel injection engines that deliver up to 283 horsepower. Number one in the USA, the 1957 Chevrolet, at your Chevrolet dealers now.
There's a car down there that can make you feel you're way up here. Magic, sort of. Corvair magic. The magic that happens when you take the wheel of a 63 Corvair Monza sedan. Your local Chevrolet dealer is the man to see for your sample of Corvair magic.
Well, thanks for watching. We'll see you next week when once again Chevrolet, in behalf of your local authorized Chevrolet dealer, presents
My Three Sons.
You are about to know the thrill of seeing that which has never been seen before. You are about to enter a beautiful, exciting, wonderful new world, the world of 1960. For the first time in history, you'll see not one, not two, but three completely new kinds of Ford cars for 1960. A wonderful new world of Fords. First, representing the 1960 Fords, the finest Fords of a lifetime, the magnificent new Galaxy.
Live a wondrous new life in the Fords of a lifetime. The finest new Fords of a lifetime. In a beautiful, wonderful new world of Fords.
Beautiful from any point of view, worth more from every point of value. The 1960 Fords open up a whole wonderful new world of styling, elegance, and built for people comfort. And now, the world's most wanted car.
Thunderbird, the finest of fine cars, the last word in Wish It Were Mine cars, the dream car of the wonderful new world of Fords.
The 1960 Thunderbird. Finally, the car everyone's been waiting to see. The new size Ford, the Falcon.
The Falcon, the new size Ford Falcon, you'll find that the new size Ford Falcon's the easiest car in the wide world to own.
Here's full comfort for 6 adults in a car that'll give you up to 30 miles a gallon. A new size car with a new size price. It's the easiest car in the world to own. The Ford Falcon. You can see these cars at your Ford dealer showroom now. The Falcon, the Thunderbird, and the 1960 Fords.
There's a big, wide, wonderful world of new Fords, newly proportioned for you Fords. Oh, beautiful, wonderful, beautiful, wonderful, beautiful, wonderful new world of Ford.
The LTD is an amazing new Ford. A luxury car without the luxury price. Test drive it soon at your nearby Ford dealers.
Your nearby Ford dealer invites you to test drive a 65 Mustang 2+2.
Mullins, we've got to get our sales quota up this month, and when I say up, I mean up.
Nagging? Who's nagging? All I said was you're getting a little paunchy. Now, come on, is that nagging? Huh? Is that really nagging?
Hey, wow, Dad, thanks a lot for the guitar.
If you want to get away from it all, you really don't have to go very far. Just into a quiet 1970 Ford. Give yourself a quiet break at your Ford dealers. Ford gives you better ideas. It's the going thing.
Well, this is it, sir, the newest Ford of them all, the retractable hardtop.
What do you mean retractable hardtop? It's an open convertible, isn't it?
The top is inside the trunk, sir.
Oh, you mean a steel top?
Exactly, a steel top. Why don't you get in and raise the top yourself?
Yeah,
I'll do it, dear. You just stand and watch.
Honey, I'm the man in the family. Let me do it.
You don't have to be a man to do it. Anyone can do it.
Lucy, honey, look, you know how to take ice cubes out of a refrigerator, but this is an automobile. It's a complicated machinery. Women just don't understand. Hey, Lucy, put on the brakes. The trunk is open.
Just be calm, dear.
It's all right, sir. You see, it's all automatic. When you press the roof control, the rear deck lid sweeps up. The roof rises out of the trunk, swings up. Watch it now. And finally, set screws automatically lock the roof to the windshield. There. From an open convertible with room inside for a weekend's worth of luggage to a hardtop, all in a matter of seconds.
Oye, caramba, te quiero comprar el coche. ¿Cuánto dinero tú quieres? Te doy ahora mismo el dinero que tú quieras.
What did he say?
I don't know, but I think the gleam in his eye means you're getting through to him.
Isn't it wonderful, honey? Hey, I like to put the top down, may I?
Of course.
Move over, honey. It's my turn now.
All right, all right. Some men are just like little boys when it comes to a new Ford.
Yeah, well, I know, but move over. Let me do it.
You've just witnessed the happiest revolution in motoring pleasure that ever took place. A revolution made possible by Ford's advanced engineering. Again, Ford goes first with the world's most exciting automobile.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, like I promised Lucy... By the way, where is she? Well, anyway, here's the car that was proof and approved around the world. The 1958 Ford. Lucy, what are you doing?
Oh, I found some dust on here, and I think it came all the way from Paris.
You know, this is the best-looking car in town, and you're trying to make it look better. It's impossible.
Have you ever seen French dust?
Women, you know, all they think about is what a car looks like. How about how it goes?
I know it goes.
Yeah, but you ever stop to think what makes it go?
Certainly. It has a thingamajig under the hood.
It's not a jigamajig. It's an interceptor VA engine with precision fuel induction.
Oh, you should have stood with jigamajig.
Never mind. Best thing that happened to VA engines in the last 25 years. I know, I drive it myself.
Well, you're not the only one.
Yeah?
You know what I go for?
What?
This new Magic Circle steering. It makes turning so easy.
Yeah, even you can park it.
I sure can. Oh, and this new Cruise-O-Matic drive. It's so cute.
Lucy is not cute. It's the greatest.
Oh. Well, you better tell the folks to try a 58 Ford at their Ford dealer.
You're right. There is nothing newer in the world than a 1958 Ford.
We just love ours.
Paris is a tower, an arch, a river. Paris is beauty, many kinds of beauty. But above all, Paris is style. This is what Paris knows best, appreciates most, and shares with the world. But this year, style came to Paris. Pure automotive style by Ford. The first car ever to be proved and approved around the world. This Paris mannequin is wearing a suit by Jacques Heim. The Ford's wearing a new idea, too. A new honeycomb grille, new safety twin headlights, and a new power flow hood. Her ensemble is from Jean Patou, and she's as intrigued as you will be by Ford's new slipstream roof. It's ultra smart and unique even to the touch. Here on the Champs-Élysées, the Arc de Triomphe makes an appropriate background for this double triumph. The suit, an original by Guy Larouche. And here, an original by Ford. New horizontally mounted safety twin taillights. A new sculptured rear deck. New lower side molding. Does she approve? Ah, she does. From the Champs-Élysées to the banks of the Seine, wherever the 58 Ford went in style-conscious Paris, all Paris approved. Just as from California to New York, all America approves. There's nothing newer in the world of style. But the picture won't be complete until you see the beautiful new Ford in your own setting. When you do, you'll find you'll be prouder than ever to be a Ford owner. You'll agree with the rest of the world. There's nothing newer in the world than the 58 Ford. This is one of the most fantastic places in the world, the Valley of Göreme in southeast Turkey. Here, carved into the wind-eroded mountains, is a city of cliff dwellings built by the early Christians. Recently, into this rugged prehistoric country came the world-conquering 1958 Ford, the first car ever to use the whole world as a test track. While the Ford drivers enjoyed a glass of tea, these Turkish children enjoyed a closer look at this mechanized marvel from across the sea. These Turks had seen Americans before, but never an American performer like this. With its big new Interceptor V8 engine, the 58 Ford took command of the gutted dirt roads like a field general. Bypassing the highways, the drivers took the Ford over seldom-traveled back roads, where it powered and bulled its way up the steep grades like the world champion it is. Even where the local transportation faltered, the Ford kept on going. And its new Interceptor V8 engine, with precision fuel induction, kept on proving itself, proving its power, proving its economy, proving without a doubt that it's the greatest engine advance in 25 years. This had been another day of proof, just as every day in America is now bringing proof to thousands of new Ford owners that the 58 Ford's new Interceptor V8 engine means more power, smoother power, from less gas. Discover for yourself what Ford used the whole world to prove. There's nothing newer in the world than the 58 Ford.
Why is the entrance barred? What secret do they guard? What are they designing in there?
Magic, magic motorama. Magic motorama. Here, long before the show is staged, begins the magic of creation. And here the show first comes to life in the designer's imagination. Oh my, it's great to be alive.
Let's have some fun before the crowds arrive.
Let's pretend we're living the magic of the past.
Cool, man, cool, but we'll have to work fast. Turn back the clock and come with me to days of golden chivalry, when ladies fair loved knights in shining armor. You'll be my strong and gallant knight, so tender when our hearts are light, so brave when you must fight an evil charmer. Your magic sword will save the day. You'll chase the dragon far away and turn my life of woe to joy and laughter. Then troubadours will sing your praise in chansonnettes and rondelets, and I'll be yours to love forever after.
Let's get out of here.
It's too late.
Ladies,
Gentlemen,
The magic of the past doesn't last.
what we want to see
Is the magic
of the present.
Modern Magic, the beautiful 1961 Chevrolet.
This car practically drives itself. Wanna try it?
I'd love to.
How's that for magic?
Smooth, man, smooth.
The 1961 Pontiac. It's bewitchingly beautiful.
Look who wants a lift.
Behave yourself. The new Oldsmobile. You will be enchanted by its comfort and power.
In this car, you feel like everything's coming up roses.
The Buick for 1961. Designed and engineered for the spell of the open road.
She walks in beauty like the night. She rides in Buicks like a bird in flight.
You're so right.
And now the last word in modern alchemy. The 1961 Cadillac.
I'm beginning to like this.
So am I. But we've got to get back. People may talk.
A touch of magic will fix that.
Oh.
Home, James.
This dream house you and I will share was planned for us by Frigidaire.
I really can't believe my eyes. In every room, a new surprise.
Aladdin's lamp has had its day.
This modern magic is here to stay.
Oh, let's have a housewarming. I'm tired.
Come on, dear. Our guests are arriving.
Oh, look. Here are the Smiths in a new Pontiac Tempest.
What a dream house.
What a dream automobile.
Hi, kids. Get a load of my Oldsmobile F-85.
Say, Freddie, that's the latest.
And the greatest.
It's Dr. and Mrs. Brown.
Good evening, newlyweds.
Where do I park my new Buick Special? Just bought it.
How smart.
Smartest thing he ever did.
Well, everybody is here now.
And for a wedding present, in your garage, a new Chevrolet Corvair.
Housewarming, lovely house and fine design. Housewarming.
Oh, the food is so divine.
No thanks, I'm on a diet. Can't eat a thing tonight.
If you insist, I'll try it. Just a bite.
'Cause it's a housewarming.
Friendly eyes begin to shine under the magic spell of each teeny weeny polka dot mantini.
Your old friends wish you well.
Your
old friends wish you well.
After the party is over and done with, what a mess the place is in. That's when the cleanup blues begin.
But the Frigidaire house has gadgets to use that will drive away your cleaning up blues. Just pick up the plates, the button is pressed.
And the dishwashing unit does all the rest.
The glassware, silverware clean themselves.
Washed and dried, they're back on the shelves.
Well done. You must be tired.
Not me. I'm ready for another party.
A touch of magic every day
Is the charm that goes a long, long way.
It keeps our spirits young and gay.
And the magic is constantly new.
In a world full of magic with...
Yes, this is it, my hometown. The place we as members of this community call home and from time to time leave it for elsewhere. But this is home sweet home to us. Has its main street. Well, this is ours. We built it with civic pride and remain proud of its dignity and friendly, tolerable characters. We feel safe and are very proud of our municipal government. For through this force, our town is kept in order and we are protected from unlawful and disrupting influences. It's a mighty good feeling to know that they're always on the job to make our town a good place in which to live. The fathers and mothers in our hometown are just plain, nice living folks. The kind you read about in storybooks. You know, Main Street folks who say, hello, nice morning, even when it rains on Mondays. You see, we really are the folks in other nations would like to change places with. These civic-minded familiar faces we all know in my hometown think our town is something to shout about. Don't you? Let's call on some of our business firms and see what they're doing to help make our lives more pleasant. Let's see how they work to give us the best the markets have to offer. Their purpose is to please you, to fulfill your desires and needs, to keep you well dressed, to keep your homes well furnished so that you may maintain your place in society. They're always there to greet you with a friendly smile and give you the best possible service. You have the assurance of their dependability because they are one of us in the permanence of our community.
Outstanding for the many achievements in the record of service to this community are the businessmen, be they large firms or the small retailer. They are the folks that fulfill a very definite, important function in this community. As a group, the merchants are leaders in every civic project advanced and undertaken for the benefit of the community as a whole. As a group, they pay for the privilege of serving the consumer with a substantial portion of taxes which the city uses to provide the various services which all citizens enjoy. The merchant helps in many more ways. They scour the markets for all available merchandise, stocking their shelves with thousands of various items to fill your daily needs. Furthermore, they furnish employment to untold number of families that make possible their livelihood. They help make your life easier, your home life happier, and your recreation more enjoyable by serving you better. Our local merchants are more than a valuable asset towards the growth and progress of our community. They can be counted upon to participate in every movement that means progress. As a civic-minded citizen, you owe it to yourself and your family and to this community to favor your hometown merchant. Money spent in town works for you as well as the community. Be loyal. Buy at home and derive the satisfaction that comes from doing things the right way.
Our service clubs might well be called the backbone of our town, for it's through them that our business and social activities are welded together. Their noble and unselfish efforts are aimed at making ours a better town in which to live. Through these clubs, many a good deed has been bestowed upon our fellow man. Someone once said, cleanliness is next to godliness.
This opportunity to thank all of you hometown folk for your patronage in the past and to assure you of excellent entertainment for the future.
Once, it's happened 1,000 times. What a gal. What a night. What a car. The new Chevrolet.
This is a story of an industry in action.
Gonna take me a press, gonna take me some steel, gonna take my two hands and build an automobile.
How many dreams can you shape in a minute, an hour? Ask the people of Dodge.
Put in a rivet and a welded and a look alive. Wait till you see this baby drive.
What makes an engine go? Is it stock and steel and copper tubing, or infinite care and experience with men and women working together to bring metals alive?
Turn her out, Henry! Turn her out, Joe! We'll put her together, then watch her go!
Heads up, she's coming down. 2 months ago, 3 tons of unmined ore. Today, a designer's idea come to life.
Put a brand new body on a brand new frame. Tighten her up and give it a name. Call it a dot.
It's a proud name. Proud in tradition, proud in service. Swift and mighty in action.
I took me a press, I took me some steel, I took my two hands and built an automobile. I built a Dodge, I built a Dodge.
The Dodge boys are loaded with deals during Dodge Roundup days. See your Dodge dealer now.
But then, there's another handy way to get around and have fun doing it. The Renault Dauphine, the car made in France to make driving fun again. Balloons, please. Now, there's lots to talk about, so let's make the camera go fast. Watch for the fun car with the balloons. First, see the Dauphine's maneuverability in traffic. Look how it gets around and how it corners. Special axle design does that. And see how it accelerates and climbs. Driving economy gets up to 40 miles a gallon. Parking? The big car couldn't get in the space. But watch this. With the Renault Dauphine, everybody's an expert. Lots of room for you to park inside. Handy as roller skates and twice the fun. Even has a city horn and a country horn. That's the Renault Dauphine. At any of 600 coast-to-coast sales, service, and parts headquarters. Won't you try it?
Camaro will drive you absolutely mad.
Command performance from Chevrolet. Camaro is here.
I came down to my classroom and I saw all these children around my Camaro, and I thought, oh, they were touching it and putting their hands on it. That's Miss Miller's Camaro. That's Miss Miller's Camaro. Driving me absolutely crazy.
The payments on Miss Miller's Camaro are $64.83 a month.
Because of my job, I know how the brakes are on most cars. I know how they corner and how they steer. There's nothing about the Camaro that I don't like.
The payments on Mr. Stevens' Camaro are under $70 a month.
The drags. That's where Datsun proved it can beat everything in its class. It left the funny-looking car way behind and surprised some others who looked like they might do better, but didn't. Make the sound move to Datsun. You'll be a winner, too.
cats are here for 68. The big steel cats. Mercury Cougar. Pound for pound, dollar for dollar. The best equipped luxury sports car in America with a deep V8 growl. Eyes that hide by day, shine by night. A tail that flicks brightly. All standard. This is the royal new Cougar XR7. Rich, glove-soft leathers and vinyl. Luxury with claws. Mercury Cougar XR7. One of 4 proud new Cougars. Lincoln Mercury. Better idea cars from the makers of Lincoln Continental.
This is Motor Trend Magazine's Car of the Year award. And the winner, selected by experts to receive the Oscar of the car business, Mercury Cougar Car of the Year. Mercury believes a man's car should be top cat. Mercury, the man's car. Cougar's award-winning excitement rages through every Mercury. See your Mercury man and drive the car of the year.
They'll know you've arrived when you drive up in the 1958 Edsel, the car that's truly new from nameplate to taillights. New from the front. New from the side. New from the rear. Only Edsel has the sleek, clean line design that sets it apart from the look-alike cars. And it combines new looks with the newest V8 engines in the world, the big new Edsel 400 and the power-packed Edsel 475. It is unlikely you have ever driven a car with so much real, usable power as the Edsel. And with Edsel's exclusive Teletouch drive, you drive more safely, more easily than you ever have before, because both hands can stay at the wheel while the Edsel shifts electrically. There's even the added luxury of new Edsel air suspension that's just like riding on air, because you are. And remember, of all the medium-priced cars, car for car, across the board, the 1958 Edsel is the one that's new and the lowest price, too. So see your Edsel dealer.
Tonight, as you all know, we're coming to you from the most modern television studio in the world. CBS Television City sets the trend for other TV studios yet to be built. And now, Julia Mead is going to show you a model. Tell you about something else in the trend department. The new Lincoln.
Well, first, Ed, I'd like everyone to take a close look at a working model of Television City. Notice these lines. Aren't they clean and uncluttered? Modern as the Lincoln. Now, let's just raise the roof to reveal the studios, the rehearsal halls, the dressing rooms, the shops where the scenery is built. Everything designed for modern television production. Now, here is the parking lot. And if you could see the real one, you'd see the sight that is near and dear to me and to Ed. More Lincoln. You know, last year was the greatest sales year in Lincoln's history. Now, here is the studio where we are now. And we're going to show you why Lincoln is so popular. Now, we'll just turn on the lights, and you take a good look. And remember that people who drive fine cars like to be ahead of the times. They're trendsetters. They like their living to be modern, and their driving the same. Like driving this Lincoln Capri convertible. If you want to go first class in a smart way, this is the car for you. Notice the clean, spare lines, the lack of bulging fenders, the careful use of chrome. And this hood, no big mountain to look over. It's low so you can see the road. And these beautiful fenders are up where you can see them for easier parking and driving in traffic. Now let's take a look at this Lincoln Capri Special Custom Coupe. This is really living. I do wish you could see all the beautiful colors in the new Lincoln line. The fabrics inside are equally smart, on sports models, as well as this distinguished Lincoln Capri four-door sedan. Now let's take a look at the fabrics. This will give you some idea of the luxurious Lincoln interiors. And that Lincoln engine, you know, it's the finest product of the most experienced builders of V8 engines. For 2 years in a row, Lincoln took the first 4 places over all stock cars in the Mexican Pan American Road Race, a big event out here on the coast. And I can tell you this, Lincoln gives you a world of reserve power for matchless performance and for safer passing. And I know how easily this Lincoln handles because I've driven it enough. Right down here is one of the big reasons why. It's the engineering advance you've heard Ed talk about, ball joint suspension. And it's exclusive with Lincoln in the fine car field. But you know, there's only one way to prove Lincoln's unbeatable power. And here's Ed to tell you about it.
Well, Julia means visit your Lincoln dealer and accept his invitation. He'll hand you the keys so you can try the one fine car designed for modern living and powered for modern driving.
Friend, go in and see a DeSoto Plymouth dealer tomorrow. And when you do, tell him Groucho sent you.
Next week, Groucho Marx in You Bet Your Life will be brought to you by the makers of From Home Permanent. DeSoto and the DeSoto Plymouth dealers, coast to coast, present Groucho Marx in You Bet Your Life.
Groucho sent me to see the new DeSoto.
Groucho sent me, and I love to drive this car. It's long and low and roomier, so handsome you can see.
It's powerful, and I'm so glad that Groucho sent me. Listen to him when you hear Groucho say,
Go drive the new DeSoto at DeSoto Plymouth dealers today.
Great Plymouth sale is now. Featuring special savings on specially equipped Fury, Valiant, Barracuda, and Belvedere models. Savings on such extras as white wall tires, vinyl roof, all vinyl interior, and other popular options. All during the Great Plymouth sale. So for a great deal on specially equipped Plymouths, head for your Plymouth dealer. You'll see, when Plymouth has a sale, it isn't just good, it's great.
Just look what Plymouth.
There she is, the Lark by Studebaker.
A compact with performability.
You know about performability in the Lark?
Yep.
About the new Lark steering system, new brakes, new front wheel suspension, the Skybolt 6?
Sure do.
How come?
I took a demonstration drive.
Figures. You have to drive the Lark to believe it. See your Studebaker dealer tomorrow and take a demonstration drive.
Tell him we sent you.
If women aren't attracted by your looks, and you don't have much money either, perhaps we can help. The sporty Corolla Fastback. It's under $2,000.
Igor, this will be my masterwork. The Toyota SR5 Sport Truck, built with loving care. And
Chico, it's grown a fifth gear. High-speed overdrive. Transmission, it's growing carpeting. Bucket seats. Radio. Why? Radial tires. It's getting a 10. And the stripe! All standard on Toyota's high-speed Ford truck. Soon it will spread all over America! See how much truck your money can buy from Toyota.